Hello, everybody. ADA and EOS have broken out of their downtrends, which is a good signal for long-term buy and holders. As you can see here, this very long downtrend that went on for more than a month in EOS broke out of the downtrend. It was the RSI was very low for a few weeks, and now it broke out of that, went over 30, which is a buy signal, and the MACD is crossed, which has been trying to do for a week. And the momentum is building up. Day pullback, bounces off this line, and we'll see if it will go up from here. Let's draw a resistance line here. I like to put my resistance lines the volume of the candle because of cryptocurrency is so volatile. I don't put it at the top of the wick. So to me, going over resistance a little bit doesn't mean anything. I want it to go over the big volume. So I guess by the time you look at the chart and time I'm looking at the chart, this is kind of irrelevant, but it is of course slowing down after its initial big break of what's that like? So it was quite big. That was quite a big jump. That was nearly a 50% jump. So there you go. I mean, if it stays above this line, that is a good signal. It can still go down here and bounce up again. To watch out is this 50-day moving average. The moving averages to me aren't so important, but traders and trading bots do look at these. Traders that have millions will jump in after it breaks through that. So why is EOS going in value? Is it random speculation, or does it have merit? Well, when it broke out, Dan Larimer was giving a talk at Virgin Tech with introduction to blockchain, so maybe that will get more developers interested in the EOS platform. And there was also another event where EOS is being represented. The news about the EOS platform is becoming more positive. I mean, it's always been positive. And there's also updates to its code so you'll have 3-day staking instead of staking your coins for 6 months in order to vote for someone as a block interpreter. I won't get into that details yet. John Oliver was obviously spreading FUD about the EOS platform. He was clearly not informed that the project does exist. You can download its code. I've been messing around with its testnet, and so far, if you're interested in developing EOS apps, it's available on the testnet. So far, I'm looking at the smart contracts. It looks like that it is largely based on C++. I think using C++ for your smart contracts and platform is a good idea. That makes it compatible with Bitcoin and Monero, and I do believe C++ is the best programming language for cryptocurrencies, despite that most cryptocurrencies are using simple ones. But to use the EOS platform to run a test on your computer, you do need a recent computer in order to have the recent build version of C++. That was the problem that I had running it initially. I had to upgrade my C++ library. I've never used C++ before. I was able to edit the code because logic is logic. So there you go. So for people who want to buy and hold until, let's say, July, it doesn't matter if you don't buy it exactly at the best cheapest possible Bitcoin price, because I say it will go up multiples between now and July. The other one that has broken out, not as violently, and it's having 3 bullish days, is Cardano, and I'm going to call it ADA. ADA Cardano is the same project. ADA is like the cryptocurrency for the Cardano platform. Again, same pattern. 6 weeks of a downtrend. When this went down to a quarter of its price, that's got 3 bullish days, which we haven't seen in a while. It's broken out of the downtrend. RSI spent a long time at the bottom, and it's broken out, which is a buy signal for a lot of traders, particularly trade bots, and the momentum is building up. This one, even though I prefer EOS as a project, I prefer EOS as technology, but there's a lot of hype around ADA for some reason, and I think it'll go up. It could go up 1,000% of the prices now, because it's only 20 cents per ADA, so it's cheaper. A lot of these smart contracts, they do have the potential to reach 1,000, because that's how much Ethereum is, and if these provide a better technology, then obviously they should be worth more than 1,000. And so it's still on the uptrend as we speak. So I think I wouldn't wait for a pullback for ADA. I would just buy ADA as soon as possible. In comparison, EOS has had its pullback, and it is trying to rise again. It may not rise, but both anyway, I believe, are good long-term buy and hold from obviously this week onwards. If you were watching my video, if you upvote, like, share, subscribe, whatever, you've been following my videos over the winter, that I was obviously accurately predicting which coins were breaking out during that crypto hype. And the last one I called most recently, Binance. Binance has broke out a week of a pullback, and it seems to be staying above the 50-day moving average. For some people, they fall that quite religiously, so it is bouncing off it. So look for a time when you're comfortable getting into that. Obviously, in terms of technology, I mean, I prefer EOS and ADA. I'm just interested in Binance because other people are interested in Binance. Anywho, so I mean, out of those three that I've just mentioned, if I'm only going to buy one, it's going to be EOS. If I buy two, it's ADA, and Binance is just kind of more for speculative funsies. Now looking at Bitcoin, 4-day bull trend. Most recent good news is that we will not have any global financial regulations regarding Bitcoin just yet. RSI is increasing. Sometimes I like to trend line on my RSI, and it's broken out, and it's just about to break out of the MACD, which in the past, during the crazy speculative times, usually does indicate like a 2 or 3 month bull run. But the last time it broke out of it, we had a 3-week bull run. And we're looking to see if it will get to the 9,800 mark, and if it's able to stay above that for an entire day, I will make an announcement that it's officially broken out of its downtrend. So if we see Bitcoin at 10,000, that is going to be awesome. Bitcoin dominance is next thing to look at when you're buying altcoins. It's very important. Bitcoin dominance is rising, so I would just because Bitcoin dominance is rising, and let's say it will get to this height again of going from, let's say, 44 to 62, something like that. I'd say what we'll see now in the next month is the so the good altcoins will be breaking out their downtrends and making good gains like it was in the past, and then when Bitcoin dominance starts slipping, then we'll have again history just repeating itself over and over again. When Bitcoin dominance slips, it means it's crazy time for altcoins. So, and here are the people. This is a graph of the people shorting Bitcoin. So these are the people betting that Bitcoin is going to go down, and obviously we've had a week of less people betting that Bitcoin is going to go down, and it's obviously the momentum of shorts is going down. So Bitcoin looks excellent. I'd say you'd make more. We will make more gains in EOS and ADA than Bitcoin. So crack. Look at waves. 3-day bull trend. RSI increasing. Let's see if the MACD crosses, and obviously it's been in a longer downtrend because it's more of a seasoned cryptocurrency than EOS and ADA in the sense that it has the products already. But I would, really needed to break out this downtrend, which I think will April will be a big will be an important time for waves when the smart contracts come out on the testnet. So there we go. EOS at the moment is my favorite. Live free or die trying. Oh, if you want to buy, if you're looking for a platform to buy waves, EOS and ADA, check my link below for Binance. At the moment, for buying EOS specifically, Binance is my favorite. Live free or die trying.